Title screen again! Yay!
Why am I still here?
Because it's only 5 more, Dan. You can wait it out through 5 more episodes, right?
Fucking, we beat the damn story. Why? Why here?
Well,
Why now?
okay, well, there's this, but we're not getting into that now. It's gonna be later. Today, in these next couple of episodes, we're going to be looking at the Chao world, or the Chao Garden.
Oh, I hate chows.
Why do you hate
They're
them?
evil.
Why do you hate them?
They're evil soul suckers. Just like Furbies.
No. You see, Furbies are naturally scary. These things are adorable. They make cute noises. Furbies just creak and moan. Stare.
Both evil.
At least Furbies, oh, well, at least Chao can blink. Furbies never blink. And speaking of, they're coming out with a new Furby line. That aside, yeah, the Chao Garden in this game, not really all that much different from Sonic Adventure 1's Chao Garden, to be quite honest. This is still here. And you can go up to it, you can throw a Chao in there, take it on a wacky adventure. And I should tell you that
until your battery dies and then you lose your chow forever.
No, you don't. You just...
Shh, they don't know that.
Well, basically, what the thing is that this is the only way to actually name your Chao, and you need to get these really weird disc-shaped batteries that is not really hard to find, but they're still weird. Yeah, basically, the Chao adventure things, which is that VMU thing over there, is like the only way to name your Chao ever. It's also the only way to get seeds, like heart seeds or the tree seeds. It's basically the only way to get anything in the Dreamcast version of this game. And as you can see, yeah, there's this Chao over here. I jump cut because I don't know. There's this Chao over here who is in love. Pretty sure this wasn't a mechanic in the first game's Chao Garden, but basically, when a Chao is like, I have flowers around me, look at me, I am in love. If you find another Chao that has that same thing, and yes, I named this Chao Sonic PM, because if you look at his normal...
Does it shit itself?
No, but if you look at its eyes, it looks like it's stoned. That's why I call him that. But yeah, if it's like...
Gonna go and play horror games.
If there's like if there's 2 of these Chao that are doing this thing, which isn't the case for me because I don't have 2 love seeds, and yeah, he's got a Sonic doll. Basically, if there's 2 of those kind of Chaos, if 2 Chaos are in their like mating season, they will rub their noses and poop out an egg. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that happens in the first.
See, that's how Chaos reproduce. They take some of the souls that they've collected. They spit them out their noses at each other, and then which creates an egg, which spawns more Chao. That's how they reproduce.
And as you can see, both of those Chao, they're playing with the ball. All these toys you're seeing scattered around the gardens, you have to win via the Chao races. Same goes with the first game and its toys. I think you could get toys in the first games.
I don't know. I never really played a whole. Honest to God, I never really played Chao Garden stuff. I just, outside of my whole soul evil thing, I just never was interested. I just wanted to play the game.
I'm starting to think I'm theorizing that this mode may be the reason why people like this game so much, but I think...
Honestly, like, Chao Garden, it's not a bad thing, it wasn't my thing, to be honest with you.
Yeah, like at my age, it's not really much of a thing, but, like, if you're really young like I was when I first played this game, well, if you could say being 8 is young...
Right.
Then it was like the business. So
I was kind of like, I already have Pokemon.
well, yeah, no, I still find enjoyment. Anyways, in this game, completing the Chao stuff is a requirement for the 100% bonus, which you'll see at the end of all these bonus videos. Which means you have to raise up your Chao. Now, let me tell you something. Because of hacking capabilities that you can do with the GBA and the GameCube and all that stuff, doing this in the GameCube version is miles easier. And since you don't have much really to do in the Dreamcast version, since you don't have access to the black market, since that was internet only in the Dreamcast version, and getting seeds is damn near impossible because Chao Adventures are extremely slow. I would know, I've actually played it, just so I could get a seed, just so I could do it, and I don't know, I don't have footage for it, but point is, not very easy to do. I managed to do it because I don't know how the fuck. But yeah, these challenge races, your Chao needs to be God walking on the earth.
Yours not doing too good right now.
No. I'm pretty sure this is the Chao I overall used throughout all this, but I can't really say. I think I used another Chao, but I'm not sure. What I often did is I think I just
I don't know, you're the one who raised the mutant soul eaters.
Well, it doesn't have legs, so maybe it...
Mutant soul eater.
It doesn't have legs, so I can't blame...
Mutant soul eater!
Point is, these races, there's actually, like, in the beginner and standard stuff, there's actually cups, and in those cups your Chao is tested based on different stats, like their speed, their strength, their flying, their swimming, and their overall, also the hidden stats such as intelligence and luck. This is the intelligence stat at work here. Your Chao is shown an image. He is to pick up the object that matches the shape. If he does not, he gets hit in the head with an Chao. If he does, then he gets to move on. It's stuff.
So now you're in the lead.
Yeah, now I'm in the lead, but I'm gonna...
Probably because you kicked him in his soul bags.
No, it's my Chao's run stat.
Gotta then collect the souls back.
My Chao's run stat is higher than Chakron's, the shaded gray Chao that is titular in this race. Point is, I'm going to lose this race because although my Chao has a good run stat, everything else is pretty much shit. As you see,
gotta go fast.
As you see in here, just a moment.
Stop humping your souls bags.
He doesn't have any.
They have soul bags. They're Chaos. Chaos have soul bags. Bags that they keep all the souls that they steal.
But Sonic PM is not the Grim Reaper. He's not.
Soul bags.
That sounds dirty.
It's how they live and reproduce.
That's weird.
Why are there so many Chao?
Because Resident Evil 3 happened. The movie.
What?
The movie.
What?
Remember the Alice clones? Oh, and I fell in a hole. Yeah, that I think that's the luck stat in effect, maybe. I don't know. Point is, I came in second.
You're second to lose. You're first to lose.
Second is the first loser, as they say. Try again. In this deceptively cruel and punishing purple color font. Anyway, so I went to City Escape off screen and I got some Chaos Drives to show that in addition to the normal animals you can pick up that give your Chao some physical features, you can also get Chaos Drives from the more mechanical enemies that are just stat upgrades and nothing more. If you want your Chao to not look like a freak of nature, try to get as many of these as they can. Of course, the colors of the Chaos Drives do...
Mutants! Mutants!
The color of the Chaos Drives affect the stats. Green affects speed, red affects power, etc., etc. I'm not going to go any farther than that because the last time I tried to nail the color stats, I screwed up. What about evil now?
Chaos, they're evil.
Yeah, I know that.
I was like, it's all the things you need to raise your own evil demon army.
Though I don't exactly know how they exactly digest the Chaos Drives. I can imagine that they just eat the animals, but...
Well, they do the same kind of thing that they do with, well, no, they don't eat the animals. If you notice, the animals don't die. They just kind of stand there because their soul's been sucked out.
Oh, so that's where you're getting it from. Okay, now it makes a little bit more sense.
My jokes have lines of reason somewhere within them. You just kind of look for them.
Right. Another feature in Sonic Adventure 2 that was introduced, if your Chao Gardens are getting a little bit packed and you feel like the Chao are just plain, they're not doing enough. Okay, we're not doing that because the last time I tried to open up the internet, my Dreamcast had a freaking seizure.
Yeah, because the Dreamcast network, spoiler, is dead.
Well, it's not dead, it's just outdated. The cables you need for them They're not really cooperative. They don't... Okay, the cables you need for the Dreamcast's internet, they don't work with modern modems. So...
Well, no, it is dead, too. Like, even if you have the stuff to do it, it's dead.
Well, it wasn't dead, like, a few years ago. It was still trying to survive. Phantasy Star Online service was still up, but...
I think Fantasy Online is gone now, I think.
It was up a couple years ago. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, no, some asshole in the comments will look it up.
So yeah, basically that was Chao Adventure 2. You could have paused back there and read it if you wanted to. That's a thing. Not able to show you footage of it because camera. Even in the Chao War, the camera likes to be a little bitch. Isn't that just
At least it doesn't kill you when it's being an asshole.
point?
Today's lesson is drawing.
Drawing, which means when
Drawing your plan to suck up more souls.
sometimes you'll draw Sonic. The drawings depend on who your child likes the most. Sonic, Shadow, Shadow. Now, in addition to the
Thursdays draw giant tits.
Neutral Garden, like in Sonic Adventure, there are 2 other gardens you unlock by doing certain things. While the 2 gardens in Sonic Adventure 1, the other ones were unlocked by simply going to them. These ones require you having raised a single Hero Chao and a single Dark Chao. This will unlock the Hero and Dark Gardens. This is the Hero Garden. It is very peaceful.
It's designed to be like a heaven kind of thing.
Yes.
And where the other one's designed to be more like a hell.
Oh, you know what? The Hero Garden in this
water effect.
Yeah, well, it's Dreamcast. Shut up.
Even for Dreamcast.
Okay, well, the Hero Garden in this version, not really all that much different aesthetically from the GameCube version. At least not at first glance. However, this is a big however, the Dark Garden in this version of the game is probably one of my favorites. Because it's fucking massive. It got a big liposuction, if you will, in the GameCube version, because there's this cavern where a baby is drowning. That's always great. But yeah, there's this cavern where there's a cauldron. This wasn't in the GameCube version, let me tell you. This wasn't in the GameCube version.
Wonder why they cut it.
I don't know. And
Maybe it's because of disk space or something.
I'm kind of... Well, I don't know.
Well, I'm just thinking that because I know the discs... I don't know if the discs for GameCube held less data or anything, but I know they were smaller.
True.
I don't know if they held less data, though. I'm sure someone who knows.
The point is that this Chao Garden is really big. So if you plan on...
Souls of the damned Chao victims lie here.
That's creepy. So if you plan on putting your Chao in this garden, any Chao like you want to find that are valuable and you want to kind of keep an eye on, don't put them in this garden. It's because it's really big. Put them just like the ones you just don't give a shit about and you have no room for in your other gardens. At least for this version of the game. Because it's, you know, this version of the game's Dark Garden is kind of big. Very, very, very big. Let me tell you what. So next time...
Lots of room in hell.
When there's no more room in hell, there's probably lots of room in hell, you know what? Yeah, there's probably lots of room in hell. Anyways, next time we're going to be looking at the GameCube version of the gardens.